So initially, this is the step where we need to use eclipse.org.downloads. Okay, this is the folder name. And from here, you can see this particular option, right? So once done this, then you have to click on this. Once you click on this, you will get one more download option. Okay. So you have to click on this. Once you click on this download, you can see there is a one pop-up called here just now, right? So that has been gone now. So now just go to the downloads. Okay. Here, let us see this is your Eclipse IDE. So this is a .exe file. Okay. So .exe file means you have to run again this one. So once you run this, it will automatically install Eclipse IDE in your desktop. Because in my system it's already been downloaded, so I am not going to install it again. Okay, this is the Windows 64-bit. Whether it is 32-bit or 64-bit, almost it would be the same one only. Okay, so once you downloaded that Eclipse IDE, then the second step which you have to do is you have to download the standalone server. Okay, Selenium jar files, because currently this is a WebDriver project. This is a Java project. Okay, say for example, this is a Java project. Say I'm going to create now one Java project. Okay. So new demo. Okay. I'm going to create one project here. Okay. Now I'm going to one project I'm creating. Under this new demo, I have to create one new package, right? So new demo package, I'm going to finish it up. So under this new demo, I have to create one class. Okay. So demo, you can use dem first class. Okay. And I can use the, so now it has been generated. So this is a normal Java project, because once you have this, once you created the project, these jar files are automatically created. Java, these all are related to Java. Okay, so which is the version which we are having, that 20 version, whatever the version we have, that jars are going to be installed automatically here by default. But I want to convert this into a Selenium WebDriver project. Okay, so how to convert Selenium WebDriver project? Okay, so you have to download the jar files, Selenium. Suppose this is a normal Java project. If you want to go with Maven, then you can directly use the versions over there. So you can call the dependencies. You have to go to the Maven repositories and you have to download the dependencies and you can share it. But now here we have to download the Selenium standalone server jars here. Okay. Selenium under this dev, right? Here, once you go to here you can see, right, stable 4.16.1 version, right? And if you want to go with any previous versions, this is the latest version. But if you want to go with any previous older versions, right, just you can go down and here you can see this releases, previous releases. You can see a number of releases, right? So you can go with any versions. Okay, so here you have Selenium Java. Okay, Selenium server, right? 4.30 jar files, right? So you can download it, any of these jar files. Okay, so once you download this Selenium jar files, that is going to be stored under the downloads folder, and you just copy it. Okay, once you copy that, then here go to this project level. Okay, under this project level, you have to right click and you have to go to the build path. Then you have to go with configure build path. Okay, Under this, you have this, under this, you have the libraries, right? Under this libraries, you have the class path. Under this class path, once you click on the class path, you have to click on add external jars. Okay. So here you can use this zip file. Okay. Or you just extract all these jar files. Okay. And put it in one folder. So we have anywhere you can store it in desktop or somewhere. You can store it, and you can here I have drivers. Then we have, so these all are the Selenium jar files. Okay. So what you have to do is, we have n number of jar files are there. You have to copy all these jar files. Say for example, I will select all and I will remove this lib file, and I will copy all this and I will click it on open. So it is added all the jar files. And along with this, there are some which are under the lib folder also. Now I just apply and close. Okay. But I need to add some more jar files. So I need to click on class path again. I just want to go here and go to the lib folder and see how many jar files are there. Let's just select all these, then click on open. Now we have added all the related jar files. Okay. Now apply and close. So now this project becomes a Selenium WebDriver project. Okay. See, now here you are getting all the folders, right? All the jar files. Okay. So now if you have this, right? So now you can have the WebDriver methods. You need to get all the WebDriver methods. What all are the present under the jar files. Okay. So now I can write it WebDriver. See, here you have the three options are there. Either once you can click on WB, and if you use the control space, you will get automatically these methods. These all are the by default. This is the interface, right? Which we have discussed. WebDriver interface. Okay. WebDriver. Then we have to create the object reference. Driver is equal to new Firefox. Firefox driver. Okay. Right. Now you have to use this. Here also you can use, when you use control Firefox, right? Control space, you can use here Firefox driver, right? Okay, you can use the same value. This is the WebDriver. Okay, Firefox. See, now even though I am having these methods we have created, right? But still we have this errors. Object is not referenced. So now if I go with driver dot, so how to call the default methods? Driver dot get method, right? See here driver dot. I am not getting any methods here. Okay, even if I will use control space also, nothing is available here because it is not calling, because we are having some errors here. Okay, so how to resolve this? So just to go to this, because whatever required, that all and all are we already added here, right? Under the class path. Now we have to go to this, and here we have one module information, right? This right side. Okay. So just simply go here and delete this, because you do not require this module information hyphen Java. Okay. So just delete that. Okay. Now that errors are gone. Okay. So now what is going to happen now? This WebDriver is instantiation of Firefox driver, right? So it will initiate the browser. Okay. So now if I use this driver dot get, see now you got the get method, right? Get method. So this is under WebDriver method. Okay, WebDriver return and void is return. So here get is string type, right? You have to use the URL. Yes, so whatever the URL which we already called, right? Facebook. This one, right? Just copy this website, put it there. Okay. Now I am just closing this. Okay. So now here you can directly copy this. So this is a double quotes. This is a string, right? You have to use double quotes. Okay. See, now I just created one URL. How to run? So now I am just launching this. Now I am just launching this URL. See whether it is going to run or not. WebDriver launches. Browser is open, right? Facebook.com. Okay. So now what is our next step? See now here this is the title, whatever the title, and this is the URL. Okay. So now what we have to do next step? We have to enter the name. Manually what we will do? Normally in Facebook.com, here we need to enter it, right? sadhumreddy@gmail.com. We have to pass the value, right? So, but in Selenium, how to do that? First of all, we have to inspect the element. Then we have the ID value, right? We have ID, right? So we just have to find out what is the ID there. So what is ID here? Email. So just copy this email. Okay. Now go here and which method we have discussed. If you want to identify the element, find element, right? So now just go to driver dot find element. You got it, right? Find element by argument, right? So this is also by argument, because once you click on this, it will show you this by. So now here what you have to do is by dot ID. Okay. See here you have the string value, right? By dot ID. So you have to pass the value. What is the value there? No. We have ID. Attribute value is email, right? See here, attribute value is email. This is what you have to copy. So here you have to put it in a double quotes. That is a string, right? You have to use it here, email. Okay, dot. Now by dot ID, because you have to create the XPath in terms of if you do not identify any name or ID. Okay, now I am putting email here. Now then next step is what? You need to pass the value, right? So with the help of dot send keys. See, you have the send keys method, right? Key to send. Okay. So now you can pass it here. That's it. Here argument. What argument you are going to pass? I am going to pass Srinath Reddy. So this is a string, right? So you have to pass it under I am just passing the parameter. That's it. I am not using the proper. I am not clicking on login button. I am just passing the value. That's it. Okay. So now I am going to see this. Okay. Okay. So this is what I have entered here. Now let's run this, whether this Srinath Reddy is going to enter or not. Let's run this again. Okay. Is entering, right? Because you are not able to see within a fraction of seconds, this value is going to enter. But if you want to see properly, just use thread dot sleep. You just use some wait time here. Okay, so that you can have, so this is, we have to ask the throws declaration. Okay, just a declaration, that's it. Now the system is going to wait 20 seconds after launching the browser. We are waiting to system to wait 20 seconds, then it will enter the value. Now let us see. So system is waiting, right, for 20 seconds. Once the time is over, then it will update the value there. Okay, so just for now I want to pass the password. What I need to do? Again go to, you need to find the value, right? So here we have the value. So now here inspect. So here what, here we have the name, right? So I can use the name. Yeah, you can use. Just I'm giving you both should cover here, right? So here we used ID. So now then what next step is what? Wait. Driver dot find element. This is the method, right? Find element. And by dot. See here, whenever you click on by argument, right, you will get all the IDs which all are present under the Selenium WebDriver. Say for example, class name, class CSS selector, ID, link text, name, partial link text. You are seeing all the IDs, right? Locators. These all are the different element locators. Okay. So now I am going to take name, right? So here we have a by dot name. By dot name. So just I will take this. Okay. So here by dot name. So this is a string. Okay. So we have to use this one. Okay, because this is a string, right? We have to pass the value there, right? I have to use name by dot name. What is the value there? Pass. That is a string. You have to keep it under pass, right? Now I need to, then what I need to do? Send keys, because we are passing the password there. Okay. I am using here test at the rate 12345. Okay. This is a string. Again, you have to keep it under double quotes. Okay. Because this is a type is what here? This type is password, right? Type is password. So you will get the masked value, masked. So you won't able to see whatever the value we are able to enter. So now let's run this again. Yes, 20,000. No, that is default. That is milliseconds. But that is 20 milliseconds means 20 seconds. Once enter the test, immediately it will enter the password, because we are not giving any wait time there. See now if I enter here, see test at the rate 1233. Whatever the value we are providing here, test 1233. Right? So now I need to, next step is what? I have to click on login button, right? So how to do that? Driver dot find element. Again, same, you need to go here and just login. Click on login and identify the value here. So you have the name right here, button. Okay, in between also you have some text login. So either way you can use here. Either you can use login here also and login this by using XPath also. Okay, by using text function. But since you already have here ID and name, so you can use the same value. No need to use XPath. So now here I am going to use by dot name. See here, whenever you are selecting, be careful while selecting this. Okay, name. Okay, so what is the value there? Login. Just okay. Now here, what I need to do here? Dot. Hmm? Send keys, because send keys it is a passing the value, but here we are not passing the value, right? We are clicking the method, that button we are clicking, right? So WebDriver Selenium, we are having some click method is there. So just you have to use the click method. Okay, that's it. Now I can run it. Okay. See, now each and every time there is a one browser is creating here. See how many sessions are created, right? So each and every time it is creating one new session, right? But I don't want to create new sessions at every time. Okay, what we have to do that once done this operation, then I am telling browser to quit my browser. That's it. Driver dot quit or close. You have two methods. We'll discuss on this later. What is the difference between driver.quit and driver.close? Okay. Now, what is going to happen here? Driver.close. Once you perform this action, then immediately your session is going to close. Okay. See, now if you run 5 times, then you won't get any sessions like that, because you are initiating to close my browser. Once operation done, just close my browser. So now I am just going to run this. Okay. Because this is very, very important, because you should aware. Now we will get the error message, because that user ID and password are not matching, right? It will throw you an error. Okay. That's it. That driver has been closed. Okay. Nothing has been printed. Okay. That's it. So see now here I will just use 1000. The same thing only. I will comment this now, because wait, I will just, I am not going to click on, I am not going to initiate my browser. I am not telling to close my browser. Okay, I'm just running it, because this password are incorrect, right? So it will throw you an error message. See now, after 10 seconds it is entered. After 10 seconds it is performing on click operation, right? Now, because these both are invalid, so your system will throw you an error message. Okay, so like this. Okay, so we have to, this is invalid, right? Like this we have to use. Okay, so just note down this all the, wait, I will show you one here what you need to do, right? In this, just note down all these things. You can note down all step by step from web driver. This is what we have did right just now. Yeah, write down.